Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today is election day in the United States. So here we are, November 5th. So I thought I would kind of pull a couple of cards. Let's look at the candidates. I've never done this before. So take this with a grain of salt. I'm just going to pull 3 cards for each candidate and see what comes up. And I have no particular bias, I don't believe. To each candidate, there are pros and cons to each, right? So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so for Donald Trump, we have the 7 of Swords, the Magician, and the 9 of Wands. For Kamala Harris, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so a couple of things here. So with Donald Trump, I see a couple of different things. First off, I see these 2 cards here, right? So I see some sort of like being on the offense, being in like a position of power, maybe defending himself and kind of being, again, kind of, there's a sense of conflict here, right? And then with the 9 of Swords, there's obviously like kind of like a nightmare. It's like waking up from a nightmare. So whether or not that's indicative of anything, you know, that's what this is telling me is we've got some conflict, a bit of a nightmare. So is he going to be a nightmare if he were president? You know, hey, that's up to you to decide, but this is what the cards are telling me. So this is kind of one of the things that we could be feeling. Conversely, this could also indicate waking up from a nightmare, but I do feel like there's a bit of a conflict and like a little bit of friction with the 7 of Wands. And then some definite like sadness and disappointment, kind of waking up from a nightmare is kind of how I think of the 9 of Swords. But like I said, you know, the 9 of Swords, like you're almost to the finish line, so things are almost done. So that could be a notable part of it as well, right? The Magician card is interesting because the Magician is all about creation and manifestation. So this is having the tools that you have. This could indicate too that he is going to, if he were elected, the Senate and the House of Representatives would both be controlled by Republicans. So this could be having the tools he needs to push through legislation and laws and other things. So meaning that if the Republicans are fully empowered, they're able to push through some of Donald Trump's initiatives much easier than they would have if the Democrats shared some of that power. So that's really what this could be here. As far as Kamala Harris goes, we have the 2 knights. So I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is coming in quick with the messages, taking action is coming in quickly, right? The Knight of Pentacles is about planting seeds, but he's also got a fertile ground behind him. So, you know, this could indicate, like, you know, it could indicate inaction too, right? On her part, it could be like, hey, she's not going to take action. Conversely, it could be that she's already planted the seeds. She's planted the seeds for, you know, the future, what her vision is. And maybe she's going to take some certain sort of action and plant seeds immediately getting into office. You know, the Knight of Swords could be like immediate communication. She might try to, you know, re-emphasize her message and kind of unify people. Could be one of the things. I do like the King of Pentacles here because the King of Pentacles is all about prosperity and abundance, right? So the King of Pentacles is a shrewd and also but very wise and smart businessman. You know, everything he touches turns to gold, turns to like prosperity. So this would indicate to me that like just reading the cards, not expressing personal opinion, this would indicate that with Kamala Harris, you're going to have more prosperity perhaps for overall, I guess is what we could say here. So overall, I think that that's kind of the interesting direction of the presidential election. So let me know what you think. Again, Donald Trump with these 3, Kamala Harris with these 3. So with that, I thank you for being here, and we'll be back again real soon.